What's that? You want even more unboxing videos? Well, shit, fam, you should have said. Arkham Horror, the card game, which isn't even in the frame. There you go. Arkham Horror, the card game. This has been on my Amazon wishlist for ages and ages and ages. And I heard recently that the company that makes this has had like a lot of redundancies recently. They seem to be in like a bit of trouble. Just as kind of like a caution, I decided I'm going to pick this up now, because if the company does kind of like go under, these are going to be like really, really expensive, I'm sure, if production actually stops on them. That it probably won't happen, but just as a precaution, really. This is a card game based on the Arkham Horror board game, made by the same guys, and it's really, really well supported. There are so many expansions and add-ons for it. I'm really, really into horror games. I'm into card games. This can be played solo as well. So, you know, it's something that, like I said, I've wanted for a while. It is very much based on the Cthulhu mythos. There's a lot of like Lovecraft-inspired things in it. So let's open this up and I will show you what we've got. Let's have a look. On the front it says a card game of arcane mystery and supernatural terror for 1 to 2 players. There you go. I'll show you without the seal on it. That is the box on the back. So you can see everything that's going to be in there. There's quite a lot of stuff in it. I did actually expect like a slightly bigger box, but thinking about it, for a card game, this is actually pretty big. So let's get the lid off and have a look. Nothing on the inside of the lid. Okay. So, first thing in the box, let me actually set this down, that'll be a lot easier. First thing in the box, Learn to Play guide. So this is going to be your more in-depth rules about how to play. Basically, you play as an investigator, and you've got to like, I think you like get quests and use your cards to kind of like investigate different areas and work stuff out and stuff like that. So that's your main rule book there. You have a rules reference guide, which I believe is kind of like an A to Z kind of thing. It is, yeah, A to Z. Look up of the rules, etc. This, weirdly, this is actually thicker than the Learn to Play guide, which is weird. So I'm guessing that this is probably the one that you're going to be referring to most, kind of like flicking back and forth in that, and having it in alphabetical order is going to be quite handy with that. So what else we've got? Campaign guide, Night of the Zealot. So I'm not sure if this is kind of like the only campaign in the box, or if there's more in the rule books, but you have information there about the campaign, etc. These are all the tokens. I'm not going to take these out right now, but little pop-out tokens you've got there, and a bunch more there. It looks like there's 3 sheets of tokens. No, it's just 2 sheets of tokens there. I've got the big sheet because that's the same like on the back and the front, and then a little separate one just there. So that's going to take some time to pop everything out. Well, these are small cards. These, not sure what these are. They seem to be just art. Maybe these are just kind of like representations of the characters that you can move around. Let's have a look. Yeah, these are literally just art on both sides. if I can find the camera, there we go, and on the back there as well. So that I'm guessing that just represents maybe your place on the board, just in place of kind of like using like miniatures or tokens or stuff like that for your characters. I'm pretty sure you could just grab miniatures and use them instead. Okay, there's a lot of cards in here. Right. So these, I'm not sure what they are. Let's have a look. Open it up. A lot of cards. I'm not going to go through like every single one of these. I'll just show like a few off there. I don't know how to play just yet. So these don't really mean anything to me at the minute. But I'm sure they will make a lot more sense once I start playing. So yeah, that is that's quite a big stack there, and that's like one of two. There's like another one that we've got there as well. So pop these ones back. If I can close that up, there we go. And yeah, we've got another pack as well. I don't know if these are kind of like a different kind of card. They seem to have like a different card back, so they must be. Well, quite a lot of these have got like different card backs actually. Quite nice artwork on the back of that. I quite like that. But you've got cards. I'm guessing that's one of your investigators. Locations, Miskatonic University, and whatever these are. That's a swarm of rats. And monsters, I guess, and stuff like that. Enemies that you're going to come across. Wizard of the Order there. Okay, let's pop them back. I'm not sure if that's like the last thing in the box. There is kind of like a cardboard insert. There might be some stuff underneath that. So let's have a look. I think that might be it, because that's just kind of like where the cards go in the middle there. Let's see if there's anything underneath. There is not. No, so that is everything that you get. There, it does have pictures of dice on the side, but there's no dice in the box, and the dice aren't actually on the back either, so that might be kind of like an additional add-on thing that you need to get. But yeah, I'm gonna have fun playing this. I'm like really into kind of like horror stuff and horror games, and like I said, this is like really well reviewed, and there's a ton of, like I said, expansions and add-ons for it at varying prices. So once you kind of like get bored of the stuff in the box, there's so much more stuff that you can actually get for it and play to give like a brand new kind of experience. So that's good. And you've got an advert for like one of the expansions on the side there. In fact, you've got adverts for a couple of them. Oh, that Elder sign, that is actually something completely different, I think. That's the one with the dice in it. That's for a different game. I've not heard of that game actually. That's I might have to have a look for that. And it's advertising another expansion there, the Dunwich Legacy. And the last side is just this game. Okay, so that was Arkham Horror the card game. It wasn't cheap. I paid 30 quid for it off Amazon. I did want to get it from like my local game store. I've got a couple in the area, but they were both charging like 40 quid. And it's like, with Amazon being £10 cheaper, it's like I'm gonna go with Amazon. I'm sorry, as much as I would like to support my local game store, if it's gonna be like £10, then I'm going to choose the cheapest option, unfortunately. But that's capitalism for you, I guess. It isn't great, but it's what we've got. So yeah, that was Arkham Horror, the card game unboxing. If you enjoyed this video, please click like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you next time.